Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, with the First Lady, my Lord the Bishop of Lango, protocol observed, mourners present. It is not easy to talk at this moment at a time where you lost a brother, a friend, I don't know what, all words, but I'll try my level best, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, on Sunday the other week, I and my dear brother here, we left for Tungamu to the home of Alex Basasa, who is here at present. I don't know why he's sitting in the crowd here. Alex, where are you?
He's in your tent behind.
Oh, he's in our tent because we gave him the name of Okelo, the son of Otigukin clan. We're like brothers. His dear late mother had passed on, and there was memorial service and a church opening for his late mother where that constructed. So he invited us, and we were all there. And there were 19 bishops of Church of Uganda for that function. I don't know whether they were saying bye-bye to him or what. I failed to understand. I've been asking Alexander. That's why the Bishop of Lango sent apologies from the higher bishop, because he was the one aiding the prayers. And when my brother was told to talk, he addressed the people in Luo, in Lango. Then he told them, we in our clan, when we come for burial, we don't talk English, we speak in Luo. I don't know how they felt because there was no translation. Alex told me that the bishop kept on asking, what has happened? We said we are following our tradition, because that was our mother. And I want to thank him very much for inviting us. So he left me there to represent him. He told me I'm rushing for a corona test because I'm going for Labor Day, and the president or the government wants testing. So I remained there up to 7 o'clock in the evening. I was also going to Lira for a function. So I kept on telling Alex, let me leave. I drove up to Lira, reached Lira at 3:30 in the morning, and I managed to finish my function. But he rang me, where have you reached? In the morning he called me, have you reached Lira? I said, yes. He told me, I'm also already on the ground. Then we agreed that we're meeting on, he told me I'm going for cabinet meeting on Tuesday. Let us meet on Wednesday at 10 o'clock in my office. So, to my surprise, on Tuesday morning before 9, I got a telephone call from Madam Joyce, crying, telling me, your brother has been shot, call Honorable Jane Cheng to send the ambulance, because he was not at home. She didn't know he had passed on there and then. Immediately, I want to thank Jane Ruth Cheng very much, that immediately I called her. She told me I'm on the way to Entebbe for cabinet, but let me turn the car and come quickly. Let me also call Mulago. Good enough, that doctor Mulago, I have a number, I called her. And she told me, give me the address, let me send the ambulance. Me and my wife, we left immediately. The son, Junior, who was talking here, was with me in my house because he has been staying with me. So I drove with him with my dear wife. As we were on the way in Nakawa, the driver of the late called me and said, he's dead. We all started crying. We drove, God was with us, there was no traffic. We reached the scene, I found my brother dead outside and bleeding. I overcried, you called me, Your Excellency. I told you I am still overcrying. I don't know even what we talked, because I was really in my high, worst mood. But I told you, Your Excellency, my brother is dead, he's lying down here. You tried to cool me down, you told me, give me the wife. I told you the wife is already admitted in a clinic, she cannot talk. You told me, let me talk to the driver. I gave you the driver, and he narrated to you what really happened. I want to thank General Jim Mwezi, who reached also, Dr. Biera Mozi, who reached, Honorable Beta Mongi, and many senior government officials, including police, who came on the scene very fast. What really happened, Your Excellency and the monarchs? Aji Sebagala, the former member of parliament of, is it Kampala or I don't know where? No, the brother, the young one who was a member of parliament. Alatif, he lives around the area. So as a leader, when he had too much gun shooting, he was the first one to reach on the scene. Now, he's the first one who took the photo, which circulated with the blood and the photo down there. And he tweeted, saying it is Sam Engola. He didn't know either my name or his name, but that's how the mistake came. So when I reached on the scene, I found him there. Then he's the one who narrated to me all what had happened. Then the army came, CMI came, police came, many officers came, and each one started doing their own work. But we were there up to 1 o'clock when they removed the body. I don't want to say much because it is in the hands of government and God. So many people, the whole world rang till my phone jumped out to take it, to remove all the messages on my phone. Because they said, I am dead, I am alive, but God will make me live more longer. I told the mourners the other day that it is the second time I'm dead. Because on the 18th of October 1982, I got a very bad accident on Ginger Road after Lugazi, and I really died. It's a very serious thing. Because my best friend called Loka, we were four in the car going to Kenya at 6 o'clock in the morning. We got a head-on collision with a trailer. Then I and him, because I was the one driving, were dead. So they took us to a mortuary in Lugazi Hospital. I always don't forget. So at about 10 o'clock, when President Obote was still there, he sent his special ambulance like those were of yours, Your Excellency. When they came to pick us from the mortuary, they picked my friend. When they were carrying me, somebody heard me saying, "Aye." Then they said, this one is alive, but I'd already stayed in the mortuary. I was broken into 9 parts. That's why I said I'm too much more than God's man when people are talking of being saved. So they took me to Mbuya Military Hospital that time. It was one of the best hospitals in Uganda, better than even Mulago. And I was flown to Nairobi for 4 months in the hospital. Intensive care. They did all what they could. So today when I'm driving over 100 kilometers again, I remember that I'd said I'll never drive over 40 kilometers. So when I heard that I was dead, I said, after this, I'm going to make the biggest prayers to thank God for making me live alive. Your Excellency, my dear brother, and his wife and the family. The wife is a strong lady. I want to thank her in front of everybody here. Joyce called me when I reached there, and Honorable Cheng went to talk to her to bring her to where we were. I don't know how many hours they took to convince her, to tell her that your husband is not there. When she called me, she thought the husband was still alive. On Sunday, I went with her to Mbuya, to Bombo, to take the clothes for dressing him for coming here today. First of all, I refused. I told her, I'm not going to take you because you're going to faint. You're going to have no strength for today's prayers and then for the burial of your dear husband. He told me, no, I will be strong. God is there. I was fasting for 21 days before in the middle, then this thing happened. I knew something was happening, so I'm very strong. I thank her for that. So when we reached Bombo, I want to thank the colonel who welcomed us, Major Tapi, Dr. Chen, and those few officers who were there. I found them waiting for me because Honorable Chen already called them and gave me the number that we were going there. When I saw the body of my brother, they know what happened. I don't want to say. She was very strong. Me, I got out and went and waited for them outside. My brother had 28 bullets on him. This man shot my brother as if I don't know what. Everywhere on him was wounds or bullets. Here lying. I said, this man fought all the wars in Uganda, fought all the wars in Congo, all the wars in Sudan, commanded on phone and when he was Minister of Defense to Somali. How can this man just kill him in front of his house, in the car? The pistol was there, the big gun was there. Then I said, this world, if it is your day, it's your day. It was his day because the escort in front had the gun, the chief bodyguard had the gun, he had a pistol, but he has died. Yesterday, one officer was quarreling at night. Why am I going without escort? I told him, my friend, my brother has died with escorts. God is the only man, God is the only man going to be my escort. Leave me alone. I drove at night home. I told him on Sunday, I drove from Tunga Mutulira, I reached at 3 with only my driver and there was nothing because God was there. If it is your day, it is your day. Okello used to tell me so many things. The son of Okello, the brother is saying to you here, Daniel, Olong, Granny, you come again. Granny, as the family, as he's saying, used to talk at home. I hate soldiers. I don't want soldiers. Yet his father is a soldier. But the father would keep quiet. When he's talking, he comments, he keeps quiet. He comments, he keeps quiet. One Sunday, they were sitting at home, and he, as he had this connection, he called a recruiting officer when they were recruiting army in Jinja. Then he told his bodyguard, they were all at the family level sitting together, said, bodyguard, bring my car, the lead car. Get this man, pick only your ID, don't pick anything. Put him in the car, take him to Jinja. Now you are going to be a soldier. Always say you don't want to be a soldier. They drove him to Jinja. When he reached Jinja, they found they were waiting for him. They saved his hair all, removed his clothes, threw them away, gave him a military uniform, said, now you are going for training. He has been in Morto for the last 8 months. I want to thank the Army Commander, CDF, when I requested him that allow him to come and bury his father. Immediately in the morning, he reached and said they sent a car to pick him from where he was to bring him. Now he's a soldier. He used to say he doesn't want soldier. Thank you, Wariberi. Senior discipline boy now. We cannot talk now when we're mourning. We have not even buried. Yesterday, when they brought the body, some of them had not seen the body. My relatives were crying. They have been thinking Okello is still alive or he has gone on safari. But when they saw his body yesterday, most people did not sleep. So I want mainly to thank you, Your Excellency, for granting us official burial for our brother as a clan.